So the Biden administration has plans to cut the supply of 5.56 rounds by 30%. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What is up, Wolverines, and welcome back to the channel. I know you guys were probably expecting me to get something out on the Lake City ammunition ban earlier on, but I wanted to do some fact checking, also talk to some other people and dig up some information. Also talk to Dan Zimmerman, the person at The Truth About Guns that wrote the article, to get his input on this story. We will jump into that in a second, but if you don't know who I am, my name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist and also firearms activist, and I write about the ATF and Second Amendment issues. If you do me a big favor, like, comment, and subscribe, it helps with the algorithm, and it gets important information out there in front of people. With that said, let's go ahead and talk about what is going on with Lake City ammunition. The Lake City factory is where they produce about 30% of all the ammunition on the civilian market and 5.56, 223. The Biden administration has apparently told Lake City Munitions to stop selling excess ammunition to the general public. If you don't know, Lake City Munitions is ran by Winchester. Now, the first question I had is, how solid is this information? I talked to Dan Zimmerman, who was very confident in this information. I also talked to several other people who are also in the know, who are very confident in this information. And right now, I can say that it is extremely likely that the Biden administration is at least considering this, if not already putting this plan into motion. I was also able to find out that Susan Rice is the person that is behind this. She is the point person on this move. So Dan had an awesome story. I will say with 99% certainty, I would say 100% if it was my story, but it's not. So I'll say 99% certainty that Dan's story is 100% true. This also undermines the people on the Hill in Congress. And we can push them to say, hey, the Biden administration is trying to undermine you, so you need to walk away from this negotiation until the Biden administration stops trying to undermine you. There is a lot of interest on the Hill about what is going on in this matter, and I would not be surprised if a letter gets written, a strongly worded letter, to the Biden administration from congressional members. But this also could sabotage the whole entire gun control framework thing, which I'm kind of hopeful for. Before we get into anything else, let's talk about who Susan Rice is. Susan Rice is the director of the Domestic Policy Council, and she's spearheading a lot of the gun control stuff. So we'll see what comes of this. We will also see how Winchester responds. I'm curious to see if Palmetto State Armory will step up and fill the void and how prices will be affected. We will have to wait and see. Hopefully prices don't go up too much, even though taking away 30% of the market flow of ammunition for ARs is massive. I'm pretty sure it will go up, but by how much is the question. I reached out to Susan Rice for comment. I doubt I'm going to get a response back because she probably doesn't like me, but this could throw a monkey wrench into the gun control framework, which is already having problems. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the video that's on your screen right now that shows you the problems with the new gun control. And with that said, I love you very much. Stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keeping the fight. I am out of here. Wolverines, mother.